What's up, you freaks and weirdos? This is Dilligaf here. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to answer a couple questions off my boredom post. You guys asked some pretty good questions. Alright, first up, we got a question from Venus Blue, asking what bands I perform with. Well, me and my buddy Robbo G. Steveman, we have a band called Cemetery Spin. I do guitar, vocals, bass, drum programming, keyboards, all that technical crap, and vocals. He does vocals, guitar, he's doing a little bit of violin and bass here and there. I'm also in an industrial rock project called Come Down, which is just me doing everything and losing my freaking mind. I got Dizzy Melodies, which is more of just an acoustic, down to earth, just me and an acoustic and the fans, intimate kind of deal. And I got a new project I'm working on now with a buddy of mine, Dan Charette. It's called The Marvelous Device. It's pretty intense and definitely different than the rest of the projects I'm involved with. But it's definitely not a bad thing, and I think you're all gonna like that. I'm not sure what my role is in that band. I've been playing guitar and doing some drum programs and whatnot, but so is Dan, so I'm not really sure what my role in that is. Maybe my voice will get a break for once. That'd be cool. Critic Karen, who inspires your music and why? You, because you've always believed in me and supported me. And pretty much everybody. Anybody who listens to this music and gets something out of it, you inspire me to go on. Anybody who's ever been hurt or anything who gets something out of this music, that's why I've always done this. That's always been my point, to kind of just help people heal their broken hearts. I write about some pretty deep, sometimes straight out there topics, and it's all about helping you guys out through tough times. I mean, we're kind of losing our freedoms one by one as it goes. This is the last freedom we have. So it kind of makes it a real valid point for me to just be like, okay, you know what? There's 1,000,001 kids out there hurting from broken homes, abuse, rape, drug abuse, alcoholism, just anything that can go wrong, homelessness. And myself, I've been through a lot of that. And I want everybody who listens to this just know, you know what? You're not alone. If you're the type of person that's like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this band because they got a sick beat, or yeah, I like this riff here, or blah blah blah, then this is definitely not the band for you. This is something much more deeper than just the material world of the usual music. And other than that, I'd have to say Nikki Sixx, definitely always been a huge inspiration to me. My brothers, for actually getting me into the music that I play and kind of paving the road for me to know where to go to find my own discovery of what shaped me to be who I am today. Stabbing Westward, my favorite band, even though the singer's a fucking dick. Yeah, that's right, I just trashed Christopher Hall on the internet. If that hurts my career, whatever. Fuck you, Christopher Hall. You'll see that in a lot of videos too. I got some animosity with that dude. You're not even famous. I talk to people more famous than you on a daily basis, and they're nowhere near as big of a dick as you are. You had fucking what? One album that went platinum, and that took like 10 years to do it, and that's probably because of me. I've bought so many fucking copies of your albums, so yeah, thank me for your platinum. Yeah, just a lot of bands: Nothing Face, American Head Charge, Professional Murder Music, Ogre, Raised in Black, Skinny Puppy, The Cure, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, In Flames, Obituary, At the Gates. Just it varies so much. There's no real set genre that I listen to. There's no real set genre I play. So pretty much life, art, vision, that's what inspires me to play, and that's why. Angie Gillum with a bunch of questions for me, because you rock and must really love my music, so let me get these out for you. How do you find the lyrics to your songs, and what do they mean to you? Here's the funny thing about my lyrics. 9 out of 10 times, I'll have a song out and I'll write some lyrics out, and I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. I won't know what a song means to me until months, sometimes even years later down the road when something finally happens and triggers in what actually happened. Because if I sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to focus on writing this, I'm going to write about this kind of topic, no, it doesn't work. It comes out sound like crap. It sounds really rushed, really non-organic. Whereas my approach, it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cool to be able to discover your own song or have people who listen to your music and develop their own meaning to it before you even have a chance to it. I think that definitely creates more of a bond between the fans and the band. And what they mean to me, when I finally realize what my lyrics mean, I'm usually not in a good state in my life. It's usually me realizing, wait a minute, I kind of predicted this with a song, and this is exactly how it's panning out. But I love my job. I wouldn't change it for anything I do. How does music make you feel when writing the lyrics, and does it make you feel better getting them out? Writing music, I don't know, I guess with the writing the music, I write music the way that I should write lyrics, because I know what the music's about. Putting it into words is totally different. And writing the music, it fucking hurts. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna again go to it. It hurts. I'm opening up scars of past, present, and fears of the future. I mean, it hurts, but it's worth it. It's necessary pain. I'd lay my life down on the line for anybody who's down for this cause, anybody who's into this music, anybody who's supported me. And been playing for 23 years now, so people are like, okay, they're finally starting to catch on and finally starting to see, okay, I understand this crazy ass. And it doesn't really feel too good to get it out. It kind of makes me feel a little vulnerable for a little while until I see somebody else getting something out of it, and then I'm like, it kind of just hits me in the heart, makes me feel a lot better. And then that's when it starts to feel a little better. It's like, you know what? I just helped somebody out. I just got somebody over a bad breakup. I just got somebody to stand up to that bully who's been beating them up every day. I just got somebody who's felt like they've had nobody being like, wow, this one guy on the CD understands me and I've never even fucking met him. I mean, it's weird. Cemetery Spin especially, we're based out of Maine. And yet most of our fan base is not in Maine. It's all over the fucking country. And I'm actually kind of downsizing it there because it's actually international. It's over the world. We got fans in so many countries, and it's just nuts. I can't believe this is taking off like this. How old were you when you knew you wanted to make and produce music? I started playing guitar when I was about 4 years old. My mom got me this cheap little ass guitar with this little microphone, and all I do is just sit there. And I just sit there and out on my porch, just figure it out, come up with these little riffs, come up with my own little songs, just sing about everything. And I didn't exactly have a happy childhood, so a lot of my songs, even then, weren't really too happy. And it just, I just knew from my life. I mean, my last name is Jar Music. That's kind of always been an obvious sign for me right there. My sperm donor father, he was a musician. I've never met him a day in my life, so he provided absolutely no influence for me whatsoever as far as music. And I'm the only musician I know of in my family. So it was just, I don't know, it's kind of weird how it came to be. And as far as producing music, I guess after I realized that I really can't work with a lot of people, there's a lot of musicians, a lot of producers, a lot of that. It's either they feel me or they don't. Most of the time, they don't. It's either they're not feeling me or I'm not feeling them. And yeah, I just kind of started doing the whole producing thing on my own. I mean, I'm not exactly the best at it, but I don't care. You're getting raw, real me, and so far, I can turn somebody on to a band who has a fucking world-renowned producer. Everything's crisp, clear. And they're like, yeah, this is alright, and then I can give somebody a CD of just scratch-ass demos of mine that sound like ass, and they think it's the most amazing thing in the world. I'm like, are you serious? It sounds like fucking butt, but it's all in your guys' interpretation. So, thank you guys for your questions. I love you all. Rock on. Stay heavy, stay true, stay cold.